Are you tired of hair growth advice that simply does not work? Today, we are diving into the world of myths, hair myths to be exact, separating fact from fiction and hack.
I am back! What it do, baby?
Straight from inside of the growth cycle blueprint, one of our new gurus said, comb detangling after 3 years of finger detangling. So I wanted to share my journey with you all. This is the result of me comb detangling my hair after 3 years of not combing my hair. I was told by natural hairstylists to never comb my hair again and that my type of hair needs to be finger detangled. My hair matted and tangled so bad, and before I know it, it had made my hair get so out of hand. Fast forward to today, and I have followed the instructions for detangling my hair with oil, and it was scary to see that much hair loss, but it feels so good to start over and to do it right this time. Now, on top of that, right, we also have another guru member. She is from inside of the growth cycle. No, I'm sorry, not the growth cycle blueprint. This is the last beauty whose comments you're still reading. And you can see all of the community posts that we have because we're a family in there. And then the next beauty is from inside of the 7-day hair growth challenge. And you can see her edges are growing back. Listen, that I can't tell if I'm growing my edges back, if my edges are growing back, or if I'm just delulu. And everyone within the group reassured her, like, girl, no, you're not tripping, because not only have they seen these pictures, but there are other pictures that I'm not going to share here on YouTube. But I wanted to celebrate the Growth Cycle Blueprint members as well as the members of the 7-day hair growth challenge, because they're doing the work, but they also understand that things are coming from internal practices. So of course, I'm not going to sit here and draw out all of the things that they paid to learn, but what I will do is break down to you how menopause and premenopause and your hormones are directly connected to your hair thinning out, your hair not growing out the way that it's supposed to, and so many other things. Make sure that if you haven't done so already, you check the links in the description box below and you become a part of one of the communities, either the Growth Cycle Blueprint community or the 7-day hair growth challenge community. But let's hop directly into menopause versus premenopause. If you're having mood swings or just noticing brain fog, stubborn weight gain, or suddenly shedding more hair than usual, you are not crazy, and you're definitely not alone. These could be the signs of premenopause or menopause, and they can affect almost everything, including your energy, your skin, and yes, your hair growth cycle. So let's begin to break it all down clearly, no fluff, and talk about natural ways to rebalance your body, including herbs that support hormone health and hair growth. So let's get into it. Premenopause versus menopause. What is the difference? So when we first jump into premenopause, this is the transitional phase before menopause, and it can start in your 30s or your 40s and last for several years. So what is going on? You will notice that your body will be going through a bunch of hormonal fluctuations. So you will have estrogen and proestrogen rise and fall unpredictably. So your periods may become heavier, lighter, or totally irregular. You won't even know whether or not you're coming or going sometimes. And then common symptoms are your mood swings, anxiety, insomnia, weight gain, fatigue, PMS that feels amplified to different levels, and hair shedding or a really dull texture. You'll notice that your hair is really changing up no matter what you do. Like you're not doing anything wrong, anything different than you normally do, but your hair is freaking going crazy. This is for the girlies who don't follow the team natural practices and you're doing everything right, but there's something else. So let's hop into menopause. Menopause begins when you've gone to 12 months with no regular period. Estrogen and proestrogen are now consistently lower. So the common symptoms are hot flashes, night sweats, vaginal dryness, brain fog, low libido, belly fat increase, and hair thinning, especially in the crown and around your edges. So be very, very cautious, right? So how are these hormonal effects and changes, how are they affecting your hair growth? Well, I tell you guys all the time about the human hair growth cycle. Remember, when I'm saying all of these things on my channel, I'm never just talking out of my butt just to be talking. Go back on my channel, look at all of my playlists so you can hear me say these things again, because it's so important. I have a whole series about your human hair growth cycle. Link will be in the description box below. Check out that playlist. But just a quick breakdown. We have the anagen phase, which is your growth phase, the catagen phase, which is the resting phase, and the telogen phase, which is the shedding phase. I'm sorry I said that in reverse, but that is why you need to go watch the video linked in the description box below, and I'm doing a giveaway for the person who corrects me the right way. Okay, so when estrogen drops, especially during premenopause and menopause, hair spends less time in the growth phase, which is the anagen phase of the hair growth cycle, and way more time in the shedding phase, right, which is the estrogen phase. So other factors that contribute to your hair loss are really important for you to write down. Number one is going to be high cortisol, which is your stress hormones. So the more you stress, whether it's stress that you're causing internally by your tight styles, by you blocking the hair follicle with heavy products and heavy oils and butters, all of these things are layered. These things all cause different forms of stress within the body, which then causes the body to release cortisol, which is the stress hormone, right? Low iron levels, thyroid shifts, insulin resistance, and poor circulation to the scalp. Most women who are going through menopause, you're experiencing thinning and balding because the different factors and the different patterns and routines that your body needs to take for you to have a healthy hair growth cycle are being thrown off balance. So it's up to you to put them back on track. All right. You may notice thinning edges or more hair in the brush after you shower, or less density or volume. You will also notice that even though your hair grows back, it grows back in a lot slower than it normally would, right? So what is actually going to help this? You need to focus on your lifestyle and your hormonal health. But most people, you get online and you're like, what product do I use? What oil, what butter do I use? There's no oil, no butter, no grease that is going to set your hormones back on track, right? These are lifestyle changes that you need to take. So just some real quick free game. You need to eat more protein plus healthy fats, because your hair is made of keratin. But guess where it's created? Within your gut. Your gut is what is going to produce everything. And did you know that over 70% of your body's immune system lives within the lining of your gut? So your gut health and the things that you eat is going to be directly connected to a healthy hair growth cycle. That's why y'all constantly wasting money on all of these hair products, because the hair products are not going to grow your hair back. What's going to grow your hair back is you fixing your body from the inside out. Next up is going to be managing stress. Deep sleep, meditation, and adaptogens. These things really help, and this is where teas come in, because there are so many different herbs within the apothecary that have so many properties that help you sleep. But I digress. We're going to talk about that in a video coming really soon, right? And then you need to do strength training to balance your estrogen levels with the other hormones that are in your body, which we'll unpack in a video coming really soon. And most importantly, for the group of people that I'm talking to right now, you want to avoid tight styles and harsh hair products at all costs. So all of the braids and the twisties and all of the things, these are the last things that you should do. You're not going to like it when I say this, but the group of women that wears braids and crochets and the tightest tension forming hairstyles are the one group of women that should never wear them. If you are going through menopause, or if you are in that premenopausal era of your life, the last thing you should wear is braids. That's the very last thing that you should do, because of the amount of tension that you have on the scalp at all times. So let's get into some of the top herbs for hormonal balance and support. So let's unpack red clover tops and why they are the go-to for menopause and hair growth health. So red clover isn't just a pretty flower, it's a powerhouse herb packed with plant-based estrogen, which mimics the body's natural estrogen in a gentler, more supportive way. So the key benefits for menopause and premenopause is, number one, it balances the hormones naturally. So its key constituent in red clover binds to the estrogen receptors to help smooth out drops in estrogen, which is the root cause of so many menopause symptoms. So it's going to ease your hot flashes, reduce your night sweats, supports your vaginal moisture, and calms mood swings and anxiety. Number two is going to be its supportive properties for your hair growth and thickness, because red clover helps to counteract hair loss caused by estrogen decline and DHT, a hormone byproduct that causes follicle shrinkage in women over 40. So this is going to promote longer hair growth phases, reduce shedding, and improves the scalp's circulation. This may also help to thicken fine or thinning hair. Number three is going to be our skin and bone bonus. So red clover is rich in so many different benefits, right? Especially this key constituent that is going to be extremely supportive in collagen production and bone density. Two things that dip hard during menopause. So this is going to fight dryness and saggy skin while supporting bone health naturally. So red clover tops versus other hormonal herbs, right? This is going to be amazing, because the key strength and all of its properties is going to be gentle. It's gentle estrogen support plus DH blocking properties. These are so important, along with saw pimento. Saw pimento has amazing DHT blocking properties, and it is so good for crown thinning, which most women who are going through menopause are dealing with, especially people who deal with CCCA. Also, nettle leaf, which we have in the extract form along with saw pimento. It is mineral rich and it supports scalp health and your iron levels. So it is really easy to use. You want to just steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of your dried clover tops in water for 10 to 15 minutes and drink it 1 to 2 times daily. Or if you have the tincture that we have within the apothecary, it's really easy for daily use. Some people don't have the time to brew tea, so those are the people who buy up our extracts within the simple apothecary, because you can literally just get a bottle of water, put it in your bottle of water, shake it up, and then boom, you have it for the day. It's really easy. So make sure you check the videos linked in the description box below so you can get back to it. But the bottom line is, red clover tops, along with the other herbs that I've suggested to you, are one of the best herbs for women's all around health, especially women in premenopause or in menopause, especially if you want to calm your hormonal chaos, grow stronger, thicker hair, and support your skin, mood, and energy naturally. This is going to be the thing for you. So I really hope that this video makes sense. I really hope that it gives you a couple of different talking points, and I hope that it helps you to understand why my passion is the way that it is. So So no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, I need you to understand that all of my passion is for a reason. Whenever you see me make a video or like a reaction video to something that's going on, you're like, oh, she's so intense. It's because behind the scenes, I have customers, clients that are trying to climb themselves out of these places. So when I see videos of people constantly making these different hacks and things of that nature that women are just getting caught up in after years and years of misinformation being spread, this is where my passion comes from. So whether you agree or not, it's never going to stop, because for every one person that disagrees, there are 100 more whose lives are changed forever. And I just let you see a couple out of a couple thousand. So I really hope that this video is something that makes you think about things in a way that maybe you didn't think about them before. I hope that it encourages you to really look at your diet and the things that you're doing, and really look into the people that you're listening to, because at the end of the day, when we are talking about the science of hair, when you go in to see a dermatologist, a trichologist, any of the things, right? What you will find is that their patterns and routines are going to be the extreme opposite of the things that people are telling you. And I need you to also be aware that there are also money hungry dermatologists, money hungry trichologists that are selling you oils, butters, and greases. That is why it is up to you to know the science of the hair, to know the science of the human body, so that way you'll know exactly what to do, and you'll know exactly how to pick these people apart and tell the difference between the people that you should be spending your money with and the people who are making up things and making their whole business based on the same YouTube hacks that you're watching online. And these are the things that you need to become very aware of, because I need you to remember, it is the hit dogs that are hollering. It is the people who have been spreading the misinformation who are like, she's lying. They're the angry ones, right? We're not angry over here. We're following the science of the human body. But I want you guys to understand that you have to look for the science. You have to look for the people who are focused on the science. If you are a part of the Growth Cycle Blueprint within the group, I added a full little list for you, basically a printout, for you to know exactly what to say. Like, it's your consultation blueprint. And we're going to have another post coming on that's going to have a video connected to it. So make sure, if you haven't done so already, you're checking the group. If you're inside of the blueprint, and if you're inside of the 7-day challenge, also check the things that we have there for you. I love you so much, and I really hope that this video didn't make you feel away too much, right? In part 5, this is part 5 now, my goodness. In part 5, you will have a list of all of the different hormones that are going on, all of the different hormones in your body, what these hormones control, and how these hormones being off balance is responsible for your hair falling out, for your skin looking crazy, for your skin sagging, and so many other things. And not only will I explain that to you, I'm going to break down how you can change it and how you can become in control completely of your hormones. Whether you are premenopausal, menopausal, is after menopause, or you nowhere near menopause, right? We are going to get into it. So if you want to be there for that, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel, and I will see you later. Oh, leave a comment, because if you don't leave a comment and if you don't give this video a thumbs up, YouTube is going to think that you don't want to see the video. So if you want to see it, leave a comment, give the video a thumbs up. Bye.